Hey l'équipe, on continue. Alors, j'ai été informé, j'ai pas été spoil, hein. Et je vais pas vous spoil non plus. J'ai été informé que le jeu est très court. J'ai peur d'avoir déjà fait quasiment la moitié. En même temps, c'est pas non plus... Ouais. C'est le temps en France, ça. Il fait beau, après orage, il fait beau, orage. J'aime pas ce bruit. Ah, oh! Sacrée gueule de bois hein, que je vais avoir. Hein.
Waking Sarah up for a drunken call was as healthy as my usual cigarette dinner. But I needed this conversation. And something told me she needed it too. Anyway, it was a nice contrast with all these conversations that leave me hungover even when I don't drink.
D'accord.
I shouldn't be driving like this.
Ok.
Seems like the whole city's turning to dust, and I still feel the festive atmosphere. We gather around the fire, sing songs, argue about politics. Thanks to this charade, you lie to yourself for another year that your life matters. Shit. I have to go home.
J'y vais avec plaisir.
Not good.
On va reconstituer la scène.
James, Kara, I recommend immediate decontamination. The level of contamination of the shell is alarmingly above all norms.
I know.
The synchronization test will take place soon. Please do not leave the apartment for the next 24 hours.
Fuck! Where are the fucking drugs?
Ah, c'est la souffrance, hein.
Don't you already know who the murderer is?
How did I...
Hey, doesn't the hero die at the end? James, doesn't he die at the end? And
dirais
he
pas.
accomplishes what? Anything? I tried to, you know.
If I don't get up from this couch and grab my drugs, I'll die. box should be in the kitchen. Or the restroom. Maybe upstairs?
On avait vu, ouais, là-dedans. Je vais attendre. Hein. Elle est vide.
Damn, empty. I think I had an...
I won't get rid of this hologram unless you take me there. Copy.
Allez, je vais y aller même si je sais qu'elles sont dans la salle de bain. Hein? Eh oui, je savais qu'elle était dans la salle de bain.
There's nothing in this one either.
In ancient cultures, the Moirai were an allegory of destiny. They represented the brutal laws that governed the world, and only exceptional mortals could gently influence them. No,
Dans
that
le
sounds
tiroir à
weak.
droite là.
You look terrible lately. Try to smile a little, just a little bit.
Giving us the slightest chance. Please tell us to stay at home. Good luck with that.
Attention! The sync test is ready. Immediately approach the Hestia module.
Cette connerie là. Ça ressemble à quoi c'est?
Logged. James, Kara, welcome back. I'm starting the synchro test.
Please take a deep breath and imagine a safe space. Feel the ground under your feet. Excellent.
Oh.
Very literally, but perfect. Please select a seat.
Celui-là a l'air quand même plus confortable.
Our own death is a difficult experience that we naturally repress from consciousness. In order to enable smooth functioning in the new body, we need to remember the last moments of our lives and
together face the trauma of the last death. Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
before we get to the point, please recall the first death.
It was just an injury. I just changed my body. My old shell went to the Hall of Fame. It looks pretty good there.
Please start calibration process.
Faire quoi là? Ok.
Calibration successful. Thank you. Let's go to the memories. It's time to confront them. Proceed to the next stage. The key to synchronization is the ability to put the past into perspective. Please try to do this. You are at the peak of your abilities and career. Have you thought about buying a Synchro Plus program?
Thanks. Can't afford it.
No worries. Common tests work just as well. Please, continue.
Boum. En plus, je savais pas qu'on pouvait monter sur le
A
truc,
new
mais...
body, a new chapter in life.
I had no choice. I didn't synchronize with the new shell.
Excellent. You found a new purpose in life.
Ok.
Finding yourself in a new reality is a huge challenge.
Turns out I have a knack for this job.
Do you miss your job?
You don't even realize.
Let's move on to the last death event.
C'est la mort de Rachel. Il y a un truc Prometheus.
It seems that the complexity of the trauma will not allow us to continue.
I can handle it.
Synchronization is a process, not an act. Try to isolate minor events using all your senses, or stop and extend the recovery period.
No. I'll remember. I'll get it from my memory. Some shine, grease, burn, and...
Excellent.
Seriously? I had a chance to hit it, but my gun jammed, even though I cleaned it the day before.
Who did you want to hit?
All I remember is we were on a mission. Me and Seth.
Non, non, mais... Je veux pas d'aide.
Powerful explosion. I think it derailed the train. My ears were ringing and... Fuck. I don't remember.
What about Seth and the one you were chasing? Can you focus on them?
I'll try. So many bodies.
Ah oui.
I had to get him. Dispense justice.
Ça fait un peu croque-mort là.
Eluding me.
Ok. Non, je veux pas d'indice.
I knew he got hit hard. But this...
James, do you blame yourself for what happened to him?
We got a lousy job. He knew the risks. But I was his partner. He relied on me.
De toute façon, je l'ai entendu là-bas. Et hop, on saute.
Unstable simulation.
We'd better stop for today, all right?
Now? When do I get a chance to pass the damn test? I won't let this go. I can't. I'll finish it, and I'll be back where I belong.
Ça, c'est moi?
Attention. Dynamic element detected.
James, it's dangerous. It could be projection, not recollection.
What projections? This is my fucking window.
Ce genre-là. On va rien faire. Ah! Elle s'est suicidée comme l'autre l'a fait peut-être là, le premier Green. Quoique, non, on a vu qu'il s'était fait frapper quand même. Donc il s'est frappé tout seul le crâne comme on avait vu.
We recommend staying home. Your mental state is very strained and you need time to recuperate.
How long until I'm back to work?
From 9 to 12 months. Estimates
Carrément.
may change.
Fuck! Sarah, I fucked up. I don't know how to say this, but I think I'm admitting guilt.
What happened? Is everything all right? What have you done?
I can't do anything. I have no chance to go back.
James,
No. I'll finish the case. I won't leave it like this, but I won't drag you down with me. I'm sorry for earlier. I'll cover all traces. I can't drag everyone down all the time. You didn't deserve it.
whew. Wow, that's very kind of you.
Excuse me?
You're such a drama queen sometimes. What did you think, I'd leave it like that? I'll leave you with it? I have a few leads to discuss.
Really?
You think you're the only person in this town who wants to know what's going on?
Let's get busy then.
Ouais, s'il vous plaît.
Where do we start?
Since the Zeppelin crashing into the building right after Green's death is more than just a lucky break.
Lucky?
For us. Definitely not for them. You know exactly what I mean. Let's start with the connection between the Green case and the Icarus shooting.
I still don't know how he encrypted the Icarite. Why do something like that?
To avoid answers when your corpse turns up in an inconvenient situation.
Ouais.
That tell you something?
Shit. Too many copper phase conductors with polyvinyl insulation.
What?
I really don't know. Motherfuckers. I still can't believe it.
At least their plans will take a while longer.
De merde, de merde. John Park, politicien et actionnaire de la tristement célèbre, les premiers éléments de l'enquête indiquent que Green et lui étaient amis.
Was the toxicology of the rest clean?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but it was normal for this social class. We have nothing more on him. We have thousands of stronger leads.
Thousands?
Well, pretty much any other evidence.
Any other? Really?
Ouais, j'ai pas tout
You know
regardé.
exactly what I mean. Now, just get to work.
Ok, c'est bon, on va faire ça bien. Qu'est-ce qu'ils peuvent bien avoir en commun?
So the watch with a photo wasn't evidence of a friendly quarrel between Kovalev and Green?
They were obviously very close.
Eh oui. Pour finir le travail, il était visiblement question d'assassiner des personnages importants. Pourquoi Kovalev aurait-il accompli la volonté de Green au risque de se ruiner?
That damn snake again.
It looks fresh this time. Probably made on the day of the massacre.
You've identified him. Great.
Yeah, it's a developer named Travis Collette.
Travis Collette. Bonjour, Travis. Travis Collette. Travis Collette.
James!
La gueule là.
Sorry. The famous psychologist back in the circle of suspects.
More on the periphery.
C'est un peu con ça, j'avoue. Ouais. Pourquoi Kovalev aurait-il accompli la volonté de Green au risque de se ruiner?
Burn to a crisp.
Was that laughter?
No.
Ouais, bah merde alors. Je vais toutes les faire, hein. Ah oui. Ouais, c'était ça. Ok. Symbole et la date apparaissent chez Green et Kovalev. Est-ce que les dates correspondent à la même chose? Moi sinon je pensais à la loi sur les corps là. Oh, c'est trop ce mode par contre.
Chief's errand boy.
I wonder how big his stable was.
C'est bizarre là quand même. En fait je vais faire tous les choix et après ça sera toujours le dernier. C'est quoi le rapport là?
Sarah, do you have access to the CTC
C'est quoi
register?
le rapport avec la
Just checked.
toxicologie?
Kovalev Zekarite never made it there, which means that this is another.
This is another final death. They both left this world, and they left behind quite a mess.
Do you think they managed to carry out the plan from Green's letter?
All we know is they gave their lives for it.
Could anyone here know Green and Kovalev were up to something?
Damned good question. Let's check.
Quelqu'un aurait pu savoir que Green et Kovalev avaient quelque chose derrière la tête?
Salma again. She might have known something.
Would Kovalev have let her go then?
She could pull strings.
All the more reason for Kovalev to take her down, right?
Miller.
Despite what we saw in the Icarus reconstruction, Phalanx really does have quite a rep.
Là, on va tous les faire, hein. Agent Dean.
As the chief's
Oui.
trusted man, he must have known about Green's death.
Just what was he looking for here?
Il est venu ici boire un verre, ce n'est pas par hasard, il était forcément au courant pour Green. Qu'est-ce qu'il est venu foutre ici?
Are you sure?
Yes, roughly. Actually, let's look at it from a different angle.
Good idea.
Sarah, this guy also built Green's building, right?
Built it? I mean, he added more floors to it. I don't think anyone builds buildings from scratch.
I still did that in my day. Let's follow this.
Dean a rencontré Travis Scott, un riche promoteur. Ah oui, c'est vrai. Il était en haut là. Pourquoi? Des plans? Le mode de l'installation d'études d'un bâtiment, les données d'édification ont été effacées.
Holy shit. So Dean was buying the blueprints for Green's apartment from Colette. And Colette didn't know about Green's death. And that order not to board Icarus. You think Dean was following the chief's orders?
I bet if he could, Steiner would have handled it differently. But at this level and in this city, it's impossible.
So the chief was paying for information?
He doesn't make the rules of the game. He was trying to work inside those rules.
Investigating? Ugh, but these plans, James. Did we miss something with Green?
Another damn good question.
As long as everyone's focused on the riot now, the apartment should be empty.
Great. Let's finish what we started.
Diagnostics complete. Repair cost and fine $938.
Ah, fuck you. And don't wait for me with dinner. I'll be late. After our
Restez à la
little nightly
folie.
talk, I knew I wasn't alone in all this. Sarah may have been only a voice in my earpiece, but it was a voice of integrity and reason, which was what I needed at times, and which could be switched off at other times, and unlike other such voices, without grabbing a bottle.
James, should I send you a sleeping bag? Get a move on. Turn on the camera. Stand back. The Fed secured the entrance.
Could you?
I'm on it.
You get excited when you do something illegal.
I'm in rehab, so don't tempt me.
I'd like to see your file.
I erased it. Good luck with that.
I have my ways.
Ready.
Green Tower.
Everything ends where it begins.
You watch too many movies. So what are we looking for?
A red X.
Okay. Any ideas?
Bah, je pense que ça vient d'ici. Hein. Et Platon, on avait vu ça.
Let's keep it simple.
Going from corner to corner isn't simple.
I don't know. I'm looking.
I've never understood this stuff.
Yet it doesn't surprise me in the least that Green was into it. A real man of the people. At least that's what he wants you to see.
Right. Total bullshit. I wonder if he hung women like that under his tree too.
Some enjoy that.
Ouais, ça skip hein.
Green's signature. Did he paint this?
He's had some time to learn.
He never got remarried.
What happened to the first wife?
Oh, le
Refused the
regard.
bride. Died a natural death.
But wasn't that illegal? She would have had a top-down warrant served, right?
Green only introduced that legislation after her death.
Hang on. Are you telling me Green couldn't handle it that his wife died, and he fucked up our whole fucking society because of it?
Far as I can tell, people's bullshit personal trauma is always what fucks up society.
Ah.
The fucking safe? Did they just clean it out?
Are you sure it's this safe?
If there was anything here, the feds got it.
I'm sorry.
We missed this one. Can you at least check what they took?
Probably. Okay. I'm convinced. Are we getting out of here?
Wait,
James,
it's not about the safe.
you just said the complete opposite.
I changed my mind.
They took everything out. What do you want us to do? X-ray it?
Great idea.
Why am I saying anything?
Bah oui, on va le faire alors.
See? Cables lead somewhere.
Probably to the washing machine.
Over. There's some interference. Can you repeat?
Hello?
Yes?
Storm's coming. The electronics are freaking out.
Where do they lead?
What? What? To the electricity. Ugh, never mind.
Why such a large generator for such a small safe?
This isn't a generator.
You sound like an expert.
I was helping my cousin repair pneumatics like this. Tech from a mortal era. Rich people love automated shit in their homes. We still don't know what this device is for. Just keep looking. This box could lift several tons.
Maybe it's pumping gel into the roots. Although, it doesn't look connected.
Pourquoi? Pas l'air d'être ça. Hein. Oui, c'est ça qu'il fallait suivre.
The wall is a meter from the safe. It doesn't make sense.
Maybe we're missing something. Safe?
I'll lock him up.
You're asking my opinion?
Au revoir. Hein.
What next?
We have a card. Bingo! The first rich dude's secret wall safe of my career.
You should be a thief.
I'm building my resume.
Nice to see you develop.
Hey, fuck you. This is my idea.
Ah bon.
Push it.
C'est stylé.
James, what is happening?
Sarah? Oh, fuck. So Green at a private dungeon. And perhaps it holds his stamp collection. Another victim. Just more questions. Brian Theodore Coven. What are you doing here? If it wasn't for his donations, orphanages in the city would disappear. Formal dress. A meeting? With the murderer? With Green? Let's check where you came from, Coven.
Yes, la construction. Encore. Évidemment.
Making a mess. Get your act together. Don't you already know who the murderer is?
James?
I tried to, you know.
Allez, mon
Are you
gars.
there?
Sarah?
C'est Sarah en fait la meurtrière.
James, I thought you had joined the noble ranks of the dead.
How do you... Who... Where are you?
Why don't we start with where you are?
What is this place? What happened here?
Well, I have bad news. You're late for the party.
Crushed by a chandelier. Fancy way to go.
Perfect for the upper class.
Anna Turner. Used to be a sports writer. We had some interesting interviews when my team was winning. Then she got into politics and became editor of the whole paper. You had your last deadline. The governor. Sans pants. Prestigious guest list. Chris Everson. Even my idiot neighbor has a bumper sticker. Wonder what he thinks about him and the law now. He was standing under it. I'll pick him up and find out who it is. Maybe I can lift the chandelier.
Let's go.
Fire upstairs must have damaged the wires. Okay. Why did he fall? And where's the killer? Shot. Needs a closer look. The Emperor of Screens. Make that god. There's no movie studio that doesn't kiss his ring. Or maybe a little lower.
He influences more people than you think.
What is this? Everybody lies?
They learn to live a lie.
Adam Cadis. Why am I not surprised to see you? Debauchery is your specialty.
Pardon, monsieur.
Everson. He'd sell his own mother for votes.
There was a scandal that he used his mother's illness in the campaign.
What did you do to deserve your mask? Maybe you actually wore it every day. What happened here? Where's the damn killer? How did they die?
Losing your nerve?
Never mind. He was standing here before the chandelier fell on his head.
Go.
Who brings a gun to a fancy party?
Fucking lack of culture.
8mm. Were you sitting here with a loaded gun?
Think twice before inviting a paranoia case.
A shootout what started. You probably didn't consider that. You didn't shoot that fucking thing down on your own head.
Are you sure?
He shot the killer. Is that... How are you feeling?
Better every minute.
Blagojevich, journalistic scum.
Alors... les rayons X.
He aimed toward the piano. Weird. The trail ends here. Lots of glass under your feet and nothing around. The killer had plenty of time to cover all traces. Like you got hit by a truck. Why so much glass?
Any complaints?
Fuck no. Glass, you, blood. Every piece brings me closer to you.
Ok.
You could have believed it all.
What if he hated...
As if he flew over the barrier? It's not everything. Gotta be more. Why were you keeping this company? I'm asking the questions this time. Sorry it's too late. Blagojevich. What do they have to pay him to take all the public's hate? So that was his spot. Government critic sitting with a propagandist. Yeah, burn it all down.
La date et l'heure vous seront communiquées discrètement par coursier. Si vous souhaitez vous présenter sous une autre peau, munissez-vous d'une invitation.
Yeah, burn it all down.
Ok.
Shoe print. Maybe he ran? Where was the killer? Not enough data. I still don't know what this asshole was doing. Did you run away? Why in this direction? Doesn't make sense. Rich for my blood. A broken bottle?
Ah oui.
Did you chase the guy with it? I can respect that. Where were you sitting? Maybe the glass shards will show me.
Ici.
Bingo. So you were sitting here. You attacked, even though bullets were flying everywhere. What made you do that? That's where you were hiding. Firing.
Il l'avait déjà niqué apparemment.
had your chance. No need to run across the middle of it all.
Well, better to do something than nothing at all in a situation like that. Although, as you can see, this is no guarantee of success.
He was done running. He fell limply. Maybe he died in flight. Something or someone stopped him. Glass, a lot of shrapnel. Where did it come from? I'll get back to that. Shot at Blagojevich. Low. Maybe Blagojevich saw Cadis and liked both their odds better. Did you feel a cold sweat on your back?
It would take more than that.
Right. You were lucky with that chandelier shot anyway. Did you do this?
Someone's being paranoid here. It's just fucking wiring.
Which gets in the way of my work. Need more light.
Allez.
Who's Sarah?
What?
You mumbled her name when you were lying on the ground.
Don't know. I was delirious.
Misery loves company. Especially in...
High voltage. Must be powering something big. Let's see what
Ça me fait penser un peu à style Wake the Deep, là, le jeu que j'ai fait avant.
Couldn't he just keep his skeletons in the regular closet like the rest of us? This reminds me of something. I borrowed one from Icarus. Less and less pleasant memories. Know where the damn glass came from. Not the same weapon? Are these the ones I saw in holograms? Let's start with the photos. Yeah, 9mm. And empty. You were shooting blindly at Cadis. Else. The wound looks burnt. Someone was shooting at close range. Senator Patricia Terrence. Oh, this is rich. They've been trying to make her out to be a terrorist for decades because she wanted to change the world. It turns out that they're all on one payroll. It's time for pictures of your friend. Is it an Icarite? No. It's impossible. It must be some kind of imitation.
Are you sure?
I don't know you. They slaughtered him and bled him for fun. How did it all start? Was she the one who murdered him? Let's start with who the hell that guy is.
You know that by solving this case, you're helping cover it up.
Aren't you tired of these games? What's your point?
I want to help you.
Sure, because you're such a noble guy, right?
On Icarus, you stood on the right side. I thought you might be worth the risk.
How fucking kind of you.
Ah, c'est en anglais maintenant.
Drake's star. I thought he was using a different body. The actor and the senator's husband. They've always been inseparable. He looks like a victim, but I wouldn't go all in on that.
There can be ecstasy in death.
It's, an expensive fetish.
Plutôt paye ton fantasme, quoi.
9mm, same assailant. Looks like the victim bled out before he got shot. Maybe the killer lost his shit. Lots of moving targets. He had to be in a rush. He could have left additional bullet marks. That kind of trail could help me figure out where he was firing from. It went straight through. Another casualty of your sick shit.
Imitation made from eco marble.
I admire all forms of art, especially when it helps to establish a shooting position.
Aspiring liaison. How am I doing? Am I as good as that Sarah of yours?
Pretty much everyone here knows each other. Wonder who painted it.
Want one for the living room?
I'm not sure it matches my couch.
Ok.
Suddenly a shooter appears and takes out our star. Looks like he almost bled out before you shot him.
Are you suggesting there was more than one killer?
Unlike the rest, this one was murdered voluntarily. However fucked up that sounds. Different blood types.
Presumably, the senator had a pleasurable time with Drake.
Before he was bleeding like hell.
Ouais. Ouh, sénateur.
Senator used them as a shield. She gets hit and plays dead. Smart move.
Attends. T'es en train de faire quoi?
Was she trying to escape? Ritual toy. Sharp. Senator must have held it.
Oh, il était en train de le planter là, son pote.
Drake's blood. And maybe yours too.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine.
She was always ready to fight. That's why people believed in her. Was she waiting for her moment?
Ouais, elle l'avait dans la main.
Drake had type O negative blood. This is a different type. surprise you? Ton of lead.
Ah oui, à bout portant, ils
They
avaient
had to
dit.
struggle, but he had the upper hand. A 9mm beats a piece of steel. She crawled away. Didn't you notice? Something else catch your attention? She almost gets you.
I guess you're on her side.
I can tell you that if she got you, she'd have my vote. Broken ribs. You crushed her when you fell on her, and she still didn't give up.
You underestimate me.
At least I understand the low position you shot Blagojevich from. And remember, Kata's shot in this direction. Good to know that not everything goes your way.
It's going great. Trust me.
So you scurried away like a cockroach.
Qu'est-ce qu'il sait?
A bullet from a revolver. Probably Katis's. I wonder how that got here. They almost got you. You had to find a way. And you did. Real fancy.
Let's go. Je suis à fond dedans, je parle même pas. C'est une des séries de vidéos que je vais faire où je vais le moins parler.
You were lucky as fuck.
Don't underestimate me.
I wouldn't dare. How long have you been planning to kill that chandelier? Lucky. But respect where it's due. Also a really good shot. You made it. But I'd like to see your face after that. Your real face. Covered in blood and drool, twisted in fear.
Think it was any different than yours when you came in here?
You're always watching me, aren't you? Monitoring? You watching me with cameras? The holograms. Somehow they were recorded. These holograms must be stored somewhere. There must be some tapes here. But where?
C'est ça que je cherche.
A recording console. I wonder what it turns on. Zilch. To the beginning. Edward Green. What did you have on him?
Look around. Do you really think anyone would need more than what you see?
Did you leave the shrine with the weapons? Very subtle. I'll check to see if any victims were killed with this gun.
Non.
9mm, 5
Ah,
bullets.
peut-être que si.
Half-empty clip. Did the killer shoot it? Or did they shoot at him? What does she have to do with all this?
Encore elle.
money for a movie over 2 shells. She didn't like it and started adding conditions. You can't show it like that. The kiss is too long. Costumes like this aren't appropriate for kids. The boy ended up hanging himself. But she censored articles about it and nobody found out.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
Let's see where you take me. Another. This must be a dead end. Cables run deeper.
Ça s'est arrêté. Ah, ok. Simplement.
Fuck. Not now. So close.
Ouais.
So, Mount Olympus comes with a pocket Hades, a frozen hell where people pay the price for the gods' eternal hangover. I recognize this body. It should belong to an actor with his throat slit. The youngest bodies possible. No certificates.
Tatouage illégal. Tour quand même.
Does it look familiar?
Like documents from the CTC. Though the certificate is missing.
Synesthésique, kinesthésique. D'accord.
Right in this one? Age 21. Some unknown kid.
The former owner of the stabbed body.
They're all at the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, they could lose their bodies. Icarites. Why isn't anyone looking for them?
Orphanages. That's why Green and Coven funded them so generously. Only until they turned 21, of course.
Motherfuckers. Fucking Icarite transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them. Green was probably using the recordings for blackmail.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
Better focus on you. You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
Wait, what? This is Green. Senator. Attacking his back.
He's the one killing them all. It doesn't make sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Did you force him to do it? How the fuck did you do that? What did you have on him?
That's your job. I don't want to get overly involved. I'm not your cheap little slum secretary, Sarah Kai.
What? How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend time with?
Sarah? You there? Fuck. I've restored the power. That should work. If you do anything to her, I'll find you and take you apart piece by piece.
Don't keep me waiting.
TV. Ambiance, hein.
I'm just wondering, since you saw what Green's guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
Fuck you.
Or will you let them return to Olympus like nothing happened?
What did you do to her?
Pas gentil.
This much gel could blow up the Senate.
You can punish them.
I will find you.
Do you think anyone will find them here?
If I shut them in here,
Yes.
and the victims?
Maybe they want revenge.
What kind of sick game is this?
Or leave the door open. Your friends will find everything, and it'll blow over in a week.
I'm not Green. You can't buy me. The silence in my earpiece was even more overwhelming than my own stupidity. When I was gallivanting in hell, the murderer emerged from there to get Sarah. How could I let myself be tricked like this?
En tout cas les amis, nous on va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. J'espère que vous avez apprécié cette vidéo et je vous dis à la prochaine. Allez, ciao, c'était Goubi.